and things like it is the equivalent of the red pill.
This is a technology, it's a computing language, and I can build an app on it.
Is Bitcoin the currency of the future?
Crypto gang, it's the game, big gang, alt gang, light gang, cash game, blockchain. Whoa, I don't really ever buy stocks, man. No. Haters wanna say I'm in a bubble, man. No. Chew them up like bubble gum. No. Just made a meal with my pocket change. No. Wreck about to go and join the hodl gang. Hodl gang, hodl gang, hodl gang. Crypto gang, it's the game, big gang, alt gang, light gang, cash game, blockchain. Whoa, I don't really ever buy stocks, man. No. Haters wanna say I'm in a bubble, man. No. Chew them up like bubble gum. No. Just made a meal with my pocket change. No. Wreck about to go and join the hodl gang. Hodl gang, hodl gang, hodl gang. Ethereum pays for my rent. Bitcoin pays for the vent. Litecoin pays for the jet. Bitcoin cash for the rest. Spent 30 racks on an ICO. What coin did you buy? I forgot, yo. Just got started last night, bro. And I'm already hooked like a pipe stove. Flipping the coin, making it grow, taking it slow, letting it go. Cash flow's growing, it's incredible to watch it flow. Stacking the cash, taking it home, making it fast. I'm on a roll. Little bit mo's all I ask for the bubble though. Currently learning about a new type of currency. Burning the dollar down like an emergency. Urgently, listen, my friends have been urging me. Coins have been surging, we're earning like urgency. We on a mission, man. Crypto maniac. Act like you don't really know about it. Stop that. Bitcoin blowing up like a bomb. Step back. Used to be a couple $100. Should've copped that. Blew up on a scene from the mind of a brainiac. Back in 2009, where the miners at? Silk Road, baby. It's gotta be anonymous. Satoshi blew up. Now we on the map.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy Reckless Ray Dinero, and we are back at it again with another episode of Crypto Portfolio Updates. We're going to be talking, this is one that I'm wrapping in. It's going to be the one gift that I'm giving to the non-paywall people. Those of you who are behind paywalls, I have specifically those over in Circa 84. Shout outs to Circa 84. We've got a lot of stuff changing around here. Let's take a second. First and foremost, shout out to the Bag Chasers. Bag Chasers and Circa 84 members will be getting this first. I've got something extra special cooked up for my people over at Circa 84 that will also, once the channel becomes monetized and we have a members only section, or should I decide to start some sort of Patreon level support, which I think we'll probably do in tandem to give people an option. You can do the members only content, or we will also have like a Patreon level type deal. It won't be too much. It'd just be something to help support the platform, cover the time put into doing some of these very specific training videos. But this was one of the ones that I thought, everybody needs to hear this, needs to have access to the warnings. Now the specifics maybe not so much, but the warnings and stuff like that, I think that everybody needs to get the heads up, because it is bull run season. People are getting ready to come out from under their rocks to tell you about which coins you should buy. And so I just wanted to do an episode that's going to be predominantly focused on that. But before we get to that, again, shout outs to the Bag Chasers. You will be getting this. We're recording on a Saturday. We're actually have a little time off thanks to the holiday. We're capitalizing on it. So I'm going to go ahead and do the portfolio update on a Saturday. You guys will be getting this Saturday, the 25th. Everybody else will be getting this Wednesday, which is actually more than 3 days past. More than 3 days past. So you guys will be getting this Wednesday, the 29th. Man, November shot by really quick. I guess when you're working all the time flies. So here we are, rolling up to the end of the month. We're getting ready to do the end of the month finances. I'm excited about that. I am excited about the months to come. I'm excited about getting this bull run year kicked off. I'm excited about getting through December. Hopefully it flies through just as fast as November did, so that way we can get into the new year, get into the all new things. We're probably going to be coming up with doing some resolution focused episodes to get us prepared for the bull run. But I wanted to make sure we touched on put the warning label, the official warning label on the bull run. So let's get into the fun stuff. let's go ahead and start with that. Let's kick this up onto the screen and see. Oh yeah, that's, go down here. Let me see here. Bump that up one. Is that too big? Nope, perfect size. Okay. So we're going to actually need to reload this page because I've got a feeling that this is going to be out of order now. There we go. Okay. So we're going to, oh, nice. So we're going to start off with the top 5 gainers and losers of the day. And this is as of the recording on the 26th, and it's about a little after, quarter after 2 p.m. We're rocking it out. We're getting some semblance of a schedule. We're having a productive day. Let's get into it. Now, this is a list I hope you're all on. I've got one that's on here, and it's at number 1. Shout outs. At number 1, at rank 214, we have Superverse, Super. One of the metaverse plays. We're gonna be dropping some more into this. Probably coming into the new bull run season. Really like what's going on with Superverse. Really interesting game. Really interesting platform. They got a lot of stuff going on. They've been building through the bear market, and the companies and the projects that are building through the bear market when there's not necessarily as much incentive definitely get a special place in the heart when it comes time for money season. They are up 82.5% in the last 24 hours. That is awesome. At number 2, at rank 632, we have Arb Doge AI, which is up 46% in the last 24 hours. At number 3, at rank 876, we have Cypher, SIPHER, which is up 40.5% in the last 24 hours. At number 4, we have Aurora, AURORA, at rank 476, which is up 39.2% in the last 24 hours. And at rank number 408, pulling in last but not least, number 5, we have Chain X, PCX, which is up 40. Oh, geez, hold on. Let me redo this. Which is up 39% in the last 24 hours. Well, never mind. It's jumping around. So Chain X, we'll say 39, between 39 and 41.7%. These numbers are moving. The market is always active, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right. Now on the biggest losers, which is the list we don't want to be on, but this is a bull run-esque retracement. We still got some decent numbers over here on the left-hand side. On the right-hand side, it's not that bad. It's under 30%. This is stuff we can work with. These are good dips. These are dips almost at this point. So at number 1, at rank 268, we have Game AI, GAT, with a loss of 28% in the last 24 hours. At number 2, at rank 245, we have Uquid Coin, UQC, with a loss of 21.9% in the last 24 hours. At number 3, we have, at rank 269, Insure DeFi, SURE, with a loss of 16.5% in the last 24 hours. At number 4, we have Ultima, ULTIMA, with a loss of 14.2% in the last 24 hours. And last but not least, at number 5, we have Castello Coin, CAST, with a loss of 13.2% in the last 24 hours. Solid list. Good to have Superverse on there because we're still holding the bag of that. So the bag's doing what the bag do. I think it's actually flipped over into we're up a little bit on that now. I'm excited about it. Excited to see where that goes. We have not let loose of that position yet. That's from way back in 2023. One of the coins that we were looking at getting into, got a little bit into, and then, we focused up the portfolio, but we're holding on to that position. Now let's get into the meat and potatoes. Where are we at? We have been condensing, people. as you can see. Over the 24-hour, the portfolio is up 1.02%. Total profit and loss for the 2024 calendar year, or 2023 calendar year. We are currently sitting at 48.39%. I'll take it happily. Obviously, Ethereum has bumped up heavily. It is sitting at 44.9%. We are going to round the year out. I'm pretty sure we're sitting somewhere at about, we're at least walking out of this year with 6 Ethereum, potentially 7. But what we've decided to do is we got out the bare minimum. We converted the bare minimum over to Ethereum to pay back our arbitrage position for the Alchemix loan. We are free of the Alchemix loan. We got our 4 Ethereum back that we used as the initial seed. We are getting ready to get set up to go ahead and restake and re-leverage that 4 Ethereum to see what we can make out with this year. Now, the start of the bull run portfolio is going to be a little bit interesting in comparison to the previous year, because we were buying into positions, we were finding things that we could stake, and it was great. Everything was wonderful. This year, since we're going into a bull run plays a little bit different. There's going to be better income opportunities, and so we will be initially in the onset, most of the funds that come in, I think we're going to go for trying to fully fund all of the income positions so that we can start paying back that debt as the year rolls on. And we will also use some of that income to buy into the next positions. Obviously, we still have our DCA that's coming in, our dollar cost averaging funds that are coming in that we're allocating to the space every paycheck for the first quarter. But with that said, we will also be looking at so some of the positions that we have are going to be based off of income, which is cool. We are also rolling over some positions that we didn't have to fully cash out. As you can see, Synthetic Network is no longer a firm second on this portfolio. It is Bitcoin, because we're just buying into Bitcoin for this last month. So the Bitcoin position has grown. The synthetics position has shrunk. It is now in 3rd place with 9%. Reason being, that's what we cashed out. The Nasdaq's position is at 6%. We did not want to cash that position out if possible. We did take the cash reserves that we had built off that position, which has already been refilled because Nasdaq's has been pumping, but it is a much lower, higher risk, high reward play. It is also paying out. So that is also one of our cash positions, our income generating positions that we will be adding to, but I didn't want to get rid of any of that profit opportunity. I didn't want to mess up our entry points, which I will be setting up for our end of the month. We're going to be doing some interesting stuff with the end of the month this year, but specifically for the portfolio channel, we will be tracking the entries. We will be tracking the gains. We will be looking at the metrics for which we will be converting over into ETH, because this bull run is an ETH bull run. We're trying to get to that covetous 32 ETH for the retirement portfolio, which will consist of a Bitcoin acquired and 32 Ethereum that we will have sitting in the market growing as some passive to add a little zest to that portfolio and have it grow. With that said, let's go ahead and get down into this top 10. Woo, 2. Boom. Oh, dang. Oh. Well, that's interesting. That's really interesting, actually. Okay, so hold up, I gotta shrink this down a little bit. Okay, so let's jump into this. Wow, that's wild. I did not even realize that. Like, Jesus. So at number 1, we've got Ethereum, ETH. At number 2, we've got the original orange pill, Bitcoin, BTC. Notice how those 2 boring coins ended up being the top 2 holdings for the year as we're winding it down. We do follow our own advice over here on crypto portfolio updates. Your boy Reckless Ray Dinero follows the plan. You got the 2 boring ones at 1 and 2. Go figure. Look at how that works. At number 3, we have Synthetic Networks, SNX. At number 4, we have USDC. At number 5, we have Nasdaq's, NSDX. At number 6, we have Cosmos Hub, ATOM. At number 7, we have Arbitrum, ARB. At number 8, we have... Oh, that's how that works. At number 8, we have Thor Wallet Dex, TGT, which has been on a tear the past few weeks, the past month. At number 9, we have Tether, USDT. And at number 10, pulling up the caboose, we have Camelot Token, GRAIL. Now, one thing that I want to add in, we're going to just add an extra bonus one here, is Superverse. I hadn't even looked at this because I don't look at my positions, especially my oddball moonshot positions. Superverse is up 216% in the last 7 days, 79.2% in the last 24 hours. As we said, it was winning on the top 5 charts, and up 16% in the last 1 hour. Funds are flowing into this project. I was already there. That is a good thing to see. That is very interesting. I was like, I have to relook at Jeez, I gotta pull up and relook at what this is, what it actually do. This is wild. Oh, oops, wrong year. 2023. Let me pull this up real quick. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Lord. Yeah, that's a... Well, dang. I might actually have to sell off my initial and put that on the house. That's wild. Yeah, I did not realize that had gone up that much. It's currently sitting at 41 cents. We bought in at 12 cents. It's a beautiful pump. Let's see here. Hold on. Let's take a look and see what we've got going on here. What was the all-time high? We're still down 91% from the all-time high for Superverse. The all-time high was $4.74. We might be adding to this position. We might add a little bit into the hopper for this because we got a good entry. We might have to buy in a little bit more for the bull run because that could get interesting once DeFi and GameFi start kicking. Well, once GameFi and NFTs start kicking back in, this could be something interesting. So, all right. So hold on a second. We got to get me back up on the screen. We're going to talk about some warnings, and then we're going to go into the news stories. So it is bull run season, people. One of the things that we probably always want to make note of and keep in mind is with the bull run, you will see multiple things. One thing that you will see, and this is one thing that I always tell people, do your own research. Never trust a guy on the internet giving any type of advice, honestly. Like how-tos, sure, whatever. But like when they're telling you this coin's going to be the best and it's ranked 2,000 and they're telling you that it's only upside and all you're going to do is win no matter what. You take that with the largest grain of salt, a heavy grain of salt, a grain of salt that puts a little bit of strain on your shoulder. Heavy grain, because people are going to push you into coins. This is zero sum. We are in competition with each other. I like good competition, and I'm fine telegraphing some of my moves because I believe that there are enough wins for everybody. We can all win. Actually, we can't all win, but most of us can win. The wolf pack can win. We, the wolf pack, can win. Forget everybody else, though. But I'm also not a trader. I'm not active in the market every day. Like, my moves are slow, they're methodical, they're over time, it's boring. I'm looking at being in positions for long term. I have the staying power, I have the ability, I have the finances to wait out the bad times, which is why I never cash out. So it's not the same as somebody who's trying to pump a coin so that they can get their 200% tomorrow to cash out against you, leaving you holding the bag. That's the first thing. The second thing, now I don't know if they're going to do it this bull run, but bull runs prior, there would be these YouTube videos that would just play these like long streams telling you that you were going to get free crypto. You're not going to get free anything, people. Nothing's free. Nothing is free. It's not free. Like, unless you're qualifying for an airdrop, it's not free. Do not go to these websites. Do not go to these places. Please, Lord Jesus, don't do it. Don't get suckered that way. The other thing, once you start setting up your accounts, sometimes well, actually, it seems like most places leak emails, and anything crypto related, you will get emails in regards to things. First of all, if Coinbase, Kraken, Gemini, or anyone emails you claiming to be customer support, they're not going to ask you for your password. They can get into your account already. They don't need don't give anyone your stuff. Don't. Like, normally when I see those types of emails, the first thing that I do, my reference point is I'll go log into my account myself to check. If nothing's going on in your account and it don't look funny, or there's not a message within your account itself after you've gotten into your Coinbase app, your Gemini app, your Kraken app, your KuCoin app, your Binance US app, they're trying to steal your stuff. I shouldn't have to say this, but I am. So that's another one. It's called phishing scams. It's via email. You'll start getting them from everywhere. If they know that you're involved in crypto, they're going to try to steal your money because it's the Wild West and there's little to no recourse to get it back. And yeah, like, if you're financially or technologically stupid, you shouldn't be in this space. It's not safe. What Jeezy say? It ain't safe. It ain't safe. It ain't safe. Don't be out here. Or believe nothing. That's the good point of reference. The other thing that you'll see is there will be scam sites. So I'm going to pull the deal back up here. One of the things that I always do is you don't accidentally, because if you mistype a site, people will have a mock-up of that site that you're looking for built based off of that, so that they could steal your stuff. And once you connect your wallet to it, they'll have you always got to read the permissions. Whenever you're doing a transaction, especially out of a hot wallet, it'll ask you what the max for the transaction it is. I literally always make it that trade so that there's no permission beyond that. Some of them will have it set up to where it's basically an indefinite amount. I never allow that. I'll manually adjust it to what I'm trading. So that way, if I'm going to take a L, I'm going to take a L for the trade that I was trying to make. And that's it. They're not going to be able to drain my wallet. But the other thing that you got to look at is when you're going to these websites, I always use, and like, shout outs to CoinGecko. You could use CoinMarketCap. You can whatever your preference is. I prefer CoinGecko personally, as far as my tracking website. What I usually do is I will go to CoinGecko, and this is an easy way to not get this messed up. You go to CoinGecko. You click on the coin, right? Now, on CoinGecko, and this is both in the app or on the desktop, you go here and it'll have the website. You go to the website that way. you copy the website and then put it in your hot wallet's web browser so that you can go through it that way. So that way you know you're at the right website. One of the other things that you need to note when you're pulling up these websites before you just start going about your business. And this one, I'm pulling this one up because it has so like we know we're going to use Kyber Network. We're going to Kyber Network's website. Boom. We pull it up. We know we got the right website. Boom. Get it in there. Click on the launch app. Kyber Swap's going to pull up. Oh, they fixed it already. Okay. So this had a warning on it. So this is also a DeFi website. Oh, here we go. Elastic security incident. It's giving you a warning. Urgent. Kyber Swap Elastic has experienced a security incident. As a precautionary measure, we strongly advise users to promptly withdraw their funds. We will provide updates when we have any. If you see something like this pop up on a website, don't use it. Don't use the website. Just wait until this is cleared. That means that this has been compromised. We're not using it. You got to pay attention. So, like, now you would go make your swaps somewhere else. That's how that works. Really easy. Just remember, people, you got to stay on your toes. You got to stay on your toes. So, like, that's what I have for you guys today. Now we're going to get into some news. First, we're going to start with some interesting news from the block. And what this is talking about is the active supply of Bitcoin and Ethereum are at record lows. We're just going to do the quick take. If you want to read the article, obviously the reason I pulled this up and show these pages is so that you can go back and reference it. As always, do your own research. You can read the whole article. It's a good article. These are things that I kind of go through when I'm filtering through the news cycle, kind of get my bearings and see what's going on. But the supply of Bitcoin and Ether has moved in the last year has fallen to a record low, according to data from the block. Only 30% of Bitcoin and 39% of Ether has moved in the past year, the lowest values on record since data collection began in 2017. It's because people are buying and holding and accumulating. Like all those people, all you guys who are out here trying to trade, more power to you. Get your quick bucks. But it's the cost of that is you're getting quick bucks and then ending up in dollars and feeling like you're doing something, fighting with inflation. Those of us who are long these projects are just buying and holding indefinitely. And then eventually the traders, the pool of coins that you're trading, like Bitcoin, it's like 10% of the supply. 10%. It's what's being traded publicly on all the places that you're getting your Bitcoin and trading your Bitcoin. And those of us who are buying and holding are then taking more of that supply off the market. Something to think on. It's one of those things. It's like, it's based on your intent. And there are people who have a short-term mindset and people who have a long-term mindset. And the person who's playing for 20 years is going to beat the person who's playing for a year. Is going to beat the person who's playing for a couple of months. Is going to beat the person who's trying to get rich tomorrow. The person who's trying to get rich and stay rich and join the NBA, the never broke again, are generally going to beat, by and large, because of the time window that they have, the person who's trying to do anything and everything to get rich quick tomorrow. It just don't work like that. Now, on to the next story. What's the next one? The remote mountain kingdom of Bhutan is operating a secret state-owned bit mining facility. For those of you who keep saying that it's fake, for those of you who keep saying that Bitcoin ain't where the ball's going, There's a mountain kingdom that's secretly mining Bitcoin, people. It's another kingdom, country, what have you, that is on the Bitcoin train. But we're supposed to believe when people say, "Oh, it's highly skeptical." It's like it's highly skeptical to people who aren't running the planet, apparently. It's highly skeptical to people who aren't owning multi-million, multi-billion-dollar businesses, apparently. It's highly skeptical to people who are either telling you that so that they can accumulate more so that they don't have to compete against you because this is an open market where we all competing against each other, or they're lying. Do the quick hits on this one. Forbes said it had identified 4 sites for secret state-owned Bitcoin mining facilities in Bhutan. The publication used satellite imagery to identify the sites. God, I love technology. El Salvador is the only other country known to operate state-owned Bitcoin mining facilities. Well, there's 2 now because Bhutan got busted getting Bitcoin on the low. And that's the thing. They'll tell you one thing and then do another. I say always watch what a person does over what they say. If the actions match what they're saying, okay. But if they don't, believe the action. We're looking at actions here, people. And now the overarching melting down of crypto over the past week. I got some opinions and thoughts on this to share with the community and the wolf pack. And you guys take it for what you will, but do your own research. As always, never trust a guy talking on the internet. But let's go ahead and go back this way. This last one's a doozy. Hero of the crypto space, CZ, former CEO of Binance, pleads guilty and is obligated to pay fines in a money laundering lawsuit. They're saying that the company didn't prevent Hamas transactions to pay $4.3 billion. CZ himself was fined $500 million, sentencing delayed by 6 months. Now, this whole thing, and everybody, you're going to see a bunch of FUD news, and this is from Bloomberg, so they're gonna take it the way that they want. Obviously, the powers that be definitely wanted to throw in the Hamas angle on this. Of course, when you control all the media, you get to say whatever you want. But fun thing about the crypto community, because they're going to attack us now because they don't control crypto. And there's no way for them to legitimately control crypto unless you end up in a draconian space where you're in communist China, where they control your internet and they control what you're allowed to access and what you're allowed to do and how you're allowed to transact, which is why these people are pushing for central bank digital currencies, or as they're now being branded, state or continental stable coins. Because they want to control what you do. They want to control what you say. And the easiest way to do that is to be able to kick people out of society that don't do what you want them to do. The other angle that's being played, and the other reports that I'm seeing about this in the space, is they're talking about a potential crypto collapse as though Binance is also insolvent. Binance, the company, is not insolvent. The whole premise of the cryptocurrency space is you're not supposed to be able to de-society people that you don't like. Everyone has the ability to transact as they see fit. Big Brother is not over your shoulder. You are in control of your money. You can transact as you see fit. Binance is not insolvent. I'm going to repeat that one more time. Binance, the company, is not insolvent. they came after CZ personally for laundering money, apparently, and now they're throwing the Hamas thing in there. That is a person. That is not the company. He is not like Sam Bankman-Fried, which is what they're going to try to paint him out to be. He is not. It's just not the same. He wasn't using Binance as his piggy bank. They don't not have the funds. They've always had more than enough coverage. They've always been transparent with that when other companies were not. It's just, this is another attack on the space in order for them to wrangle in more control. And we're gonna leave it at that. We'll see how it plays out. Like always, we follow the stories, but they're gonna make an example of CZ, unfortunately, and hopefully he gets out with just the fines, and we can bounce back from this. But the tying a person's actions into the company being insolvent, as though every single thing that happens in the crypto space is FTX all over again, is just ridiculous, especially with a company that was transparent. FTX was not transparent. FTX was an attack on this space. And you got to be careful when you believe these news stories, especially from places outside of the space, because at this point it's news first, ask questions later, and that is not what's going to help us get to where we need to get to as far as a community or as far as individuals, because a lot of this is smoke and mirrors to scare people from even coming into the space. And the more of you they scare, the less opportunities you're going to have. Like they're trying to keep you from changing your station. So for those who are still staying the course, for those who are still out here buying, I mean, I'm looking for some dips. I'm looking for opportunities. We're about to place a buy today after this video is over. We're going to buy some more Bitcoin. That's what we're doing. That's the time that we're on. With that said, I've got to go buy some more Bitcoin. It's your boy, Reckless Ray Dinero. It's been a good episode. We'll see you next week. And I am out.
Cryptocurrency, currency. She love cryptocurrency. Me have a hot sexy girl. Whoa. Yeah. Me have a hot sexy girl, just a tip jar. She wanna go down and she dips her. She love dancehall and calypso. She no want the cash, she want the crypto. Me have a hot sexy girl, just a tip jar. She wanna come up and she dips her. She love dancehall and calypso. She no want the cash, she want the crypto. Decentralized like a blockchain. Anyway you see me, girl, you know it not go stop rain. Pull up in the Beamer, all the Benz, all the Bentley. Cryptocurrency, that's what we spending. We not in a lending. No for them a stake, yo. We not in a renting. Bad mind fussy them. Once see we ending. Grinding out with face, but call that pretending. Now left me 9 milli. Girls say we trending. Me have a hot sexy girl, just a tip jar. She wanna go down and she dips her. She love dancehall and calypso. She no want the cash, she want the crypto. Me have a hot sexy girl, just a tip jar. She wanna come up and she dips her. She love dancehall and calypso. She no want the cash, she want the crypto. She love cryptocurrency, cryptocurrency. She love cryptocurrency. MetaMask wallet. Cryptocurrency. Coinbase wallet. Stack it up. Me have a hot sexy girl, just a tip jar. She wanna go down and she dips her. She love dancehall and calypso. She no want the cash, she want the crypto. Me have a hot sexy girl, just a tip jar. She wanna come up and she dips her. She love dancehall and calypso. She no want the cash, she want the crypto. She love all me DeFi. It's something makes you feel high. Digital currency, I what she need.